Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research or speak with a licensed financial professional before investing. When people think about ETFs, they often look straight to the US market. But the truth is, Europe has some of the best, cheapest, and most diversified ETFs in the world thanks to providers like Vanguard, iShares, Xetra, Amundi, and Lixer. So in today's video, we're breaking down the best European ETFs for 2025, all of them listed on European exchanges like Xetra, Euronext, Switzerland 6, and others. These ETFs follow the UCITS framework, which means strong regulation, transparency, and investor protection, perfect for long-term investors. Let us start by looking at one of the most essential ETFs for anyone building a globally diversified portfolio, the Vanguard FTSE All-World UCITS ETF VWCE. This ETF gives you exposure to more than 4,000 companies, from the biggest US giants like Apple and Microsoft to emerging market companies across Asia and Latin America. It's basically a full global portfolio in a single product. With a super low expense ratio and accumulating structure, VWCE has become one of Europe's most popular ETFs for a reason: simplicity, diversification, and long-term upside. Next on the list is a great alternative, the iShares MSCI World UCITS ETF IWDA. This is a favorite among European investors who want pure developed market exposure. It's extremely liquid, very cheap, and historically has delivered strong performance. While it doesn't include emerging markets, it's incredibly stable and concentrates on the strongest economies in the world. Many investors combine IWDA with an emerging markets ETF like IEMG or EMEAN to create a balanced global strategy. Speaking of emerging markets, number 2025 ETF list is complete without mentioning the iShares Core MSCI MIUC ETF EMEAN. As growth slowly returns to Asia and supply chains continue shifting, emerging markets could see a strong decade. EMIM covers large, mid, and small caps, offering much deeper exposure than most US-based ETFs. It's one of the most diversified and cost-efficient emerging market solutions in Europe. Now, let's talk about technology, because 2025 is shaping up to be another huge year for AI, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and semiconductor expansion. One of the strongest European-listed tech ETFs is the Invesco Nasdaq 100 UCITS ETQQQ. If you want the biggest and fastest growing tech companies, this ETF delivers exactly that: Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, and more. It's highly liquid and has been among the best performing ETFs of the last decade. For investors looking for long-term growth with strong industry leadership, EQQQ remains a powerful choice. Another fantastic ETF gaining popularity is the Xetra's MSCIU SAUC ETF XUAA. With rising interest in US markets and lower expense ratios in Europe, this ETF offers cheap, broad exposure to the entire American stock market. It includes not only the giants in the S&P 500, but also mid-cap and small-cap companies, giving you a more complete picture of the US economy. In 2025, with strong tech momentum and resilient GDP growth, the US exposure continues to look very attractive. Now, let's move into sustainability, because more European investors are prioritizing ESG-focused portfolios. One of the top options in this space is the iShares MSCI World SRIUC ITF SUSW. This ETF selects companies that meet strict environmental, social, and governance standards while still maintaining strong performance. With competitive fees and excellent diversification, SUSW is a perfect pick for investors who want ethical exposure without sacrificing returns. Next, for those seeking dividends and stability, the SPDRS and P Euro Dividend Aristocrats UCITS ETF UDI deserves a mention. This ETF focuses on European companies that have consistently grown or maintained their dividends over many years. In a world where people want passive income, EUDI provides reliable payouts and lower volatility compared to the broader market. Now, what about bonds? With interest rates expected to slowly decline across Europe in 2025, bond ETFs are becoming attractive again. A top choice here is the Vanguard Global Aggregate Bond UCITS ETF VWCE. It offers exposure to thousands of bonds worldwide, including government and corporate bonds, helping smooth out portfolio volatility. This ETF is ideal for conservative investors or anyone wanting a more balanced portfolio. Finally, if you're looking for a defensive ETF for uncertain markets, the iShares MSCI World Minimum Volatility UCITS ETF MVOL is a strong pick. It's designed to reduce large market swings while still delivering long-term growth. In times of market stress, low-volume ETFs like MVOL tend to hold up much better than broad market indexes. So those are some of the best European ETFs for 2025. Diversified, regulated, affordable, and built for long-term investors. Whether you want global exposure, tech growth, emerging markets, dividends, or low volatility, Europe offers world-class choices that compete directly with US ETFs. If you found this helpful, remember to subscribe, comment what ETF you want reviewed next, and turn on notifications because we post new videos every day.